Hey there, Al's Coin Hunt here. Just wanted to go over these $1s. I wanted to start this off with a really great find. I was going to the store today for lunch and decided to pay with cash. Usually I pay with card, but today I was like, let me just pay with cash. And then I got this B 2013 duplicate star note. It's not in the greatest condition, but I was really stoked to get that. So I've got another short about that on my channel, but definitely check it out. And I hope this is a good start to this hunt. So let's stay tuned. Looks like somebody decided to write something on here. I guess they didn't disagree with the 1 here, so they wrote NOE. Looks like, yeah, somebody had fun with this note for sure. And even check to see if it has some duplicate numbers here, so it looks like it's not that valuable, the serial number, but that was a close one. So there's some ink splotting here. Also the seal's moved over, it's low and it's to the left quite a bit. More ink splotting on the this Secretary of Treasury signature here. So we'll take a look at that. It's a pretty good note. The 5 5s here, 5 5 5 5 5, but unfortunately no other duplicate numbers on this one, but we'll check it out. Looks like we got 4 doubles on this one, so we got the 6s, the 4s, the 1s, and the 2s. Also some more of this ink splotting here, so I'll keep that one. This one here, not only does it have some duplicate numbers, but they're also sequential. So one thing I've always wondered is whether the sequentials are good to keep. I've got ones that are 2, 3, or 4 in a row, but I think they still need to have some type of fancy serial number to make them more valuable. I'll keep these anyway. Another over-inked 5 here. Much more over-inked than usual, so I'll keep that one. It does have a little bit of reddish tone, so it may end up, someone probably wrote on it, but I put a marker to it. But either way, I'll keep it in research. Just going through my bills here while I'm waiting in the car, and something poked out at me, and it's right here. A star note. Looks like a pretty low serial number too, so that's cool. Nice dollar note hunt. Going through the bills. We'll get back to you soon. All right, still going through these bills, and so I'm just looking through here, and then I popped this up here. 3 3 3 3, so 4 3s and 3 7s. So it looks like a pretty good note. We'll keep on looking. Try to keep that one. Looks like a sum of 17. Little cut on the bottom here, but I think I'll keep that one, and we'll check it out. So this one has like some splotting on the United States of America ink spotting, and also the seal just moved over a little bit, so we'll check that out. Sorry for the noise here, but I'm in the middle of the urban jungle, but we'll check that one out. Okay, we got another star note here, 2017, so out of Dallas. So we'll check that one out, but another good find of this dollar note hunt. Another really nice note, actually, right after the star note. One bill after the star note. So this is, you've got the 3 4s and the 3 1s, so almost close to a binary there, but I'll keep that and research it for later. Close to a birthday note here. If the 0 was switched with the 6 here, you'd have a 0607 1907. So that was close. This one here also had the 4 6s and the 2 7s. So this one here, we had a backward run of 3, the 5 6 7. Yeah, that 8 is right there too, so you could have had, if this 8 is somewhere else, yeah, if we switch the 8 and the 7s, or yeah, we switch some of these numbers around, we could have had 3 4 5 6 7 8. Wow, that would have been a nice one. So close one there. Okay, we're back and we're going to do a final summary for this dollar note hunt number 8. So dollar note hunt number 8, and you know, just going to take you back through the findings of this search. So this one was that duplicate star note. Did do a short on this, and you could see the results. And by looking in my currency collection, you could see that this is a duplicate star note, but not rare. It is also really beat up, so it probably wouldn't garner like more than $10 to $15 based on kind of the research I did. So these would go for much more, around $30 to $50, but it also depends on the quality of the note, so, and what someone would be willing to pay. So yeah, so $10 to $15 on that. So that was probably one of the best finds of the bunch. These ones here, there were some birthday notes in here. So, you know, we'll see if those hold more value. You could probably research these and see if there's anything significant on that 1531 date. So we'll keep researching that. This one I thought maybe was a fancy serial number, but didn't make the grade. Did have some over-inking, but not too much more than normal. Also a low serial stamp, so we'll keep researching that one. Also another birthday note here, 1961, November 24th, so that's pretty cool. Could definitely see if there's someone that would be interested in getting this note. But the birthday is, the note is actually not very good quality, but who knows? So we'll keep that one. Another low serial stamp here, but also it's a 1988 note. Unfortunately, not a web note. I'm not sure if 1988 is one of the years for a web note, but at any rate, pretty cool note. Not too bad a shape for a pretty old bill from the 80s, so 1988A. And then this one didn't score that high in the fancy serial number either, so we might end up putting these two back. Not scoring very high. Even though this one's a low serial sum, it still probably isn't a fancy serial number. These right here were our error notes. So we had some low stamp here. I thought this might also be a fancy serial number, but ended up being an over-inked 4 here, so you could see that 4 is really over-inked. So I'm sorry if I'm not getting all this into the camera. Or this over-inking issue here on this. So I've got several of these. I'm going to research and find out more about that. This is another over-inking, smeared over-inking 6 here. Smeared 4 as well, so definitely keep researching that. This one, also a bank seal. I've collected several that have the bank seal moved over to the left and over the O and 1. Same with this one. This one's moved over, and it also has some splattering, ink splattering here. So we'll check that out. This one, I mean, there's some marking here, but also over-inked 5, pretty pronounced. So that's pretty cool, but you know, yeah, it's a good note otherwise, but just the pink marker there would probably lower the value a little bit. I thought this might be a fancy serial number as well, but fortunately it didn't make the grade, but there is some over-inking here, so we'll check that out. This one, some odometer, some of the lettering and the numbering on the serial number is smeared, so we'll check that out. This one I thought was fancy as well. You had some 9s and 2s and 5s there. Almost a trinary as well, but it didn't make the grade. The note's not very good. So we'll have to check that out. This one's also an odometer 2 there, and a high bank seal. I'd like to see that bank seal like touch the Washington. That would be great. I haven't seen that yet. I've heard that's out there. It's a really nice note, and the bank seals move over to the left, really sharply struck or printed. Struck, I guess you'd say in the coin terms, but you could see these are really miscut quite a bit. This one especially is really miscut, and this one as well, severely miscut on the left side. So that's pretty cool. And this one also is a really nice error note. Quite a bit of over inking here on the F stamp. So we'll see. We'll check into that. I think that might hold some value as well. And of course, we have the 2 other star notes in this hunt. Both of these I did research, and they were 3.2 million run size each, so not very rare. Based on the quality note, maybe they could fetch a few dollars each over face value. So we got that going. These were the 2 best finds. So we've got the trinary here, 3s and 7s. If that was a 3 or 7, then we'd have a binary, which would be great. But still very high rate, over 97.5% on fancy serial number scale, which would make it pretty valuable. This one was especially valuable because this is the make it pretty valuable. This one was especially valuable because this is the broken ladder, a true broken ladder, not missing any digits, 1 through 8. So yeah, broken ladder, pretty cool. Over inked 8 a little bit, so it's an older note, but that I would expect would fetch at least $10, if not more. And this is the run of 4. So we'd like to see a run of 5 maybe, but the 4 was, if the 4 was switched with the 9, then we'd have a run of 5 there. So that would have been cool. But this one's still rated pretty high, so I would imagine you would be able to sell that for a little bit. And these ones here also didn't. They scored in the 95 range, but you know, just some fancy serial numbers here. 5 5s, which I thought would be good. I think some of these would sell for a few dollars over face. You got some low serial numbers here. I don't think any of these are birthday notes, so yeah. So those were ones that, so those ones here, you know, a few dollars over face. The fancy serial duplicate B star note would be the most valuable, probably 10 to 15, maybe even $20 if someone would bid that up. A few dollars on these, These ones will research, so they may not have any value at all. And then of course the fancy serial numbers, they're going to be in the $7 to $10 range, I would imagine, or something like that. So yeah, so that's the hunt for today. Sorry about all the mess. I've got limited space here. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, follow on TikTok and on YouTube. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Happy hunting, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.